Welcome back to our channel, the channel for the latest news and fashion stories of Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we bring you news. Catherine steals people's hearts in a tiara moment on the state visit of the President of South Korea. As a blogger who writes about fashion, I would love nothing more than to see Princess Catherine's signature tiara moments while wearing one of her breathtaking evening gowns. She makes her mark on British fashion business by pairing her gorgeous tiara with dresses by designers like Jenny Packham and Alexander McQueen. The autumn official visit of the South Korean leader was confirmed by Buckingham Palace already this morning. The leader of the Republic of Korea, the Honourable Yoon Suk-yeol, alongside his wife, Mrs. Kim Keon-hee, received an invitation from His Royal Highness the King to conduct a state visit to England and Wales in the month of November. The Palace of Westminster announced. To quote an official visit invitation, the King and Queen are going to be hosting the event at Buckingham Palace. According to reliable sources, the head of state of South Korea will go on vacation to the United Kingdom before the season's end. Princess Catherine will once again become the center of attention with a glittering tiara and a flawless ball gown. From her marriage day, Catherine has merely donned the crown of jewels on 14 occasions. The newest occasion was the time that Catherine and William addressed the marriage ceremony of Prince Hussein of Jordan and Rajwa Al Saif. Apart from the day of her marriage, during which she donned the Cartier Halo tiara, she almost exclusively chooses the Lover's Knot tiara and the Lotus Flower tiara. The Crown Princess of Wales donned the Lover's Knot tiara on King Charles's initial state trip last autumn, along with the Lotus Flower tiara during the December banquet honouring the foreign corps. Neither the Lover's Knot tiara as well as the Lotus tiara are going to be seen again. The Vladimir Tiara might be worn on this occasion. The photograph of Queen Elizabeth II by Cecil Beaton, issued on the first anniversary of her death, shows her wearing the Vladimir Tiara. Queen Mary, Elizabeth II's grandmother, purchased the brilliant jewel when it was smuggled out of Russia by a British antiques trader after the killing of the Tsar. The deceased queen possessed a large number of tiaras, including the imperial state crown used during the inaugural session of legislature, as well as other diadems that she gave away to royal weddings. However, the Vladimir Tiara is widely believed to have been her absolute favourite accessory. Princess Catherine once had the incredible opportunity to showcase Britain's utopian future during a state visit from the president. With the African president's December 2022 visit, Catherine sparkles with her jewellery, joining William at the state banquet. The Princess of Wales sparkles wearing a white Jenny Packham creation featuring the Cambridge Lover's Knot tiara. Catherine, who accompanied Prince William, King Charles III, as well as Queen Consort Camilla to attend the extravagant event at Buckingham Palace that was the initial of its type in the past 3 years. She looked stunning in a white Jenny Packham outfit adorned with jewels. She was wearing a blue sash as well as a crown of the Royal Order, featuring an image of the Queen on the yellow ribbons, and accessorized alongside her favourite tiara, the Cambridge Lover's Knot, that she'd received as an engagement present from Diana, Princess of Wales. During the State of the Union dinner honouring the President and Mrs. Trump, Princess Catherine wore the Lover's Knot tiara again. Queen Elizabeth will additionally be throwing a formal dinner at the Palace of Westminster to welcome the Americans. Despite her absence all over the entire day, Princess Catherine was able to make a showing at the night's event, adorned with the Lover's Knot tiara. The Lady Grand Master Order, awarded by the Royal Victorian Order, was bestowed to the Princess of Wales by Her Majesty the Queen of England early April 2019 for activities to the sovereign. The Lover's Knot tiara, a favourite of Catherine's deceased mother-in-law Princess Diana, has appeared in many appearances on Catherine's head. She first debuted the breathtaking accessory in the fall of 2018 at an official supper at Buckingham Palace, which was hosted by the Netherlands King Willem-Alexander, as well as Queen Maxima. Throughout December of 2018, Princess Catherine donned the identical tiara while attending the Queen's Foreign Corps luncheon at Buckingham Palace in London. An announcement about the collection's history states that in 1913, the family business of Garrard made the crown especially for Queen Mary of England. The gold and silver tiara is studded with precious stones and has 19 pearls dangling from it. Catherine's diamond and ruby fringe stud earrings were first shown on the afternoon of October 27, 2015, during the 100 Women in the Hedge Fund Industry Gala. Catherine's decision to wear earrings, which originated to Queen Elizabeth's mother, is a touching memorial to the deceased monarch. October of 2015. Catherine donned the Lotus flower tiara once more, beginning at an official luncheon honoring Chinese President Xi Jinping. She wore a crimson evening gown that included a sparkling cap. Therefore, it ought not to have come as a shock when the newlywed mother of two showed up to her initial state banquet in a Jenny Packham outfit and gold accoutrements, featuring an engagement ring along with pearl tiara reminiscent of the Roaring Twenties. Queen Elizabeth loaned the Lotus flower tiara, a royal tiara studded with ruby and pearls that had belonged to her mother. Catherine looked absolutely stunning in her red gown and crown as she greeted Chinese President Xi Jinping. Though it is to be believed that choosing the color red would bring good luck in China, this is not always the case. The hue scheme is reminiscent of the Chinese flag. The princess's selection of hues benefits on both counts. The elegant chignon hairstyle was crowned with a gorgeous tiara. As the inaugural official tour by the Chinese leader to the United Kingdom since 2005, the reception was fittingly grand. The crown of lotus flowers. The Queen Mother wore the lotus flower tiara briefly during her time as Duchess of York, although it did not last long in the entire line. Margaret, the Duchess of York's daughter, received the fragile jewelry in 1959, as well as donned it in its standard configuration on the top of the head, as opposed to the trendy bandeau design favoured on the part of the Duchess of York. Stanhope, who was later married Margaret's grandson, Viscount Linley, reportedly borrowed the tiara for her wedding, despite the fact that most of Margaret's jewelry was sold after her death in the year of 2002. The royal household has kept this one of the precious items. Accessories to the Duchess of Cambridge's tiara collection. This marks just the third occasion since becoming the Princess Catherine has been in the public wearing the crown of pearls, so her presence in this lovely item made quite an impression. For her high-profile marriage in 2011, she chose the Cartier Halo tiara, and at the end of 2013, she wore the identical lotus flower tiara for her yearly embassy banquet, as she did the year before that. The Princess of Wales's tiara, which is reminiscent of the Roaring Twenties, may not be the most lavish and extravagant tiara in the entire world. Nevertheless, it's perfectly suited to her kind nature. The Princess of Wales looked both mature and innocent beneath her diamonds, as well as pearl tiara, which she wore to her first stately banquet. For obvious reasons, neither Queen Camilla nor Princess Catherine wore tiaras during President Biden's recent trip. Since Biden was simply there for business, there was certainly no place for dinner with a tiara-wearing royal ladies, like Queen Camilla and Princess Catherine. The Princess of Wales, which is customary for ceremonial state visits. A big thank you for checking out today's video. What would make your jaw drop at the next state dinner more than seeing Princess Catherine wear a tiara? If you have any last ideas or comments, please share them with us.